Hi, I'm Liz. I go by Stitch by Liz with an underscore over on Instagram, and this is Flosstube number 11. Today is Friday the 20th of May 2022. I am filming a day early simply because we've got some prep to do tomorrow for a baptism we've got next weekend, and it's going to be crazy town. My mum and my sister are coming over tomorrow, so it's going to be a bit too hard to film. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for coming and watching another one of my videos. We have surpassed 600 subscribers, which is amazing. Thank you so much. All right, I'll jump in with a life update. I am still having a lot of hip pain. If you follow me over on Instagram, you would have seen my story on Thursday, yesterday, to say that the pain that I'm having in my left hip and left leg is also occurring in my right leg. I just don't feel the pain in my right leg. My physiotherapist also said that I likely have bursitis in my hip too, which is not a good time. And this is all as a result of breaking both my legs falling down the stairs in 2017. So not being able to walk properly for 5 years, ankle reconstruction, limping, it's now having a toll on both my hips and then the muscles in both thighs and the ligaments in my knee. So it is what it is now. I have a really good physiotherapist. She's incredible. So she's given me some new stretches and stuff to do, and so far they're helping. I still get a lot of pain, so I have got 3 heat packs that I interchangeably heat up. So, you know, it's helping. It's all I can do at the moment. Work has been incredibly busy. We've had a colleague of mine leave, and unfortunately no one's been hired to replace her as yet, so I'm babysitting some of her files until we get a replacement. So it's been flat out. I don't have any shout outs this week. I haven't even had a chance to catch up on Flosstube. I have been obsessed with watching Emily D. Baker on YouTube. She's a law tuber, and she's covering the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial, and she's just amazing to watch. So I've been addicted to her videos, and that's sort of led me down LawTube to a couple of other people as well. So I have my watch later list of Flosstube is insane, and I really need to catch up on all of the videos that are in there, so maybe next weekend. Alright, so I do have a couple of new starts. The first one is Ravenclaw Crest by Xstitch, and I started this last Saturday, so 14th, sure. And this is, I finally caved on starting this, and I wholeheartedly blame Chloe and Felicity for enabling me. Athena's doing the Slytherin one as well, but I have started the Ravenclaw Crest, and this is what I've done so far. This is 1,227 stitches. It is on an 18 count white, and I'm just using the called for DMC. And that colour blending, I'm just going to fold this up a little bit, that colour blending is just incredible to me. I'm just so surprised with the way this is turning out. Like, it's flawless. It's just incredible, and it's so fun to stitch. I'm really enjoying it, and thank you for enabling me, ladies. It's a lot of fun. My next new start, I've mixed up my days. Anyway, I started that when I filmed my last, the Saturday I filmed my last video. this was the one I started last weekend. And it is Siren of the Sea by Autumn Lane Stitchery. And this is stitched on an 18 count opalescent by Colour Cascade. And I think it's called Ocean? Deep Ocean, I think. I'm not sure. Hang on. I'll bring this closer. So I did share this on Instagram because I was having an issue with the thread in her hair. So where it is now a variegated floss, the shade of DMC that was called was the exact same shade as my fabric. So I've gone for the called for variegated, which is 4030, which is a DMC fancy variegated. This is part of haul, so I'll just show you now, but it's this it's in one of these little plastic tubey thingies, and it's this really nice like purple, light green, teal blue variegated, and I love it, and I love the way it's shown up on here, and it's the first time I've used variegated thread. So yeah, so she's had, I didn't even write how many stitches she's had. She's had over 1,000, I believe. And this was my first time gridding with sulky silver. Didn't enjoy it, but it means I can grid on hand-dyed fabric, which gridding is my happy place. Anyway, moving on. Into my whips. I worked on 4 of my active whips, and Ross is whipping his head back and forth behind the camera, and I am trying not to laugh. Yeah, so the 4 whips I've worked on. The first was Autumn in Stars Hollow by Katie Landis of the Black Needle Society. And I put in 1,000 stitches. So I pretty much finished all of Luke's cup. I finished the windows of Dosey's Market and the Yale banner. And I've put in the 939 in her leggings and the top band of her skirt. I did want to try and get this finished by the Summer in Stars Hollow retreat. It's not happening, it's next month. It's like, I think the 24th of June. It's not going to be finished by then, so that's fine. I have got the thread for the Summer in Stars Hollow pattern on order. You know, postage is shit. So I should have that in... Should have it by the next video. It has landed in Australia, so who knows with Australia Post. And that order was with 123 Stitch, and it worked out to be cheaper with the postage and conversion than actually ordering the threads in Australia, which don't ask me how that works. So I'm just waiting for those to arrive, and I've got a piece of 18 count ready for the Summer in Stars Hollow pattern. I'm stitching them all individually rather than in a long banner. Anyway. Next up, I worked on the Cryptids Stitch Along by the Witchy Stitcher. And I put in 924 stitches. This is not going to get completed before the Supernatural Stitch Along starts. Supernatural Stitch Along starts on the 1st of June, and I'm nowhere near finished with this one. So this is stitched on an 18 count that I tea-dyed myself. And I put in, I finished the Dover Demons. I put in the 310 for the Kraken, and then I started the 310 for the Bigfoot border. So this is going to get another day for my May WIPCO goal, and that'll be complete. And then I'll just pull it out on work and work on it when I can. Like I said, I'm not going to be finished before the Supernatural Stitch Along starts, and pretty sure I won't be keeping up with the Supernatural Stitch Along either. So when it gets finished, it gets finished. It's not that far off. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Well, 4 complete boxes I need to do. I need to finish off the Kraken and finish off the Bigfoot, so 6 in total, but at least 2 of them are partially done. Alright, next up I worked on Ahsoka by, oh my god, I forgot the name of the designer. I think it's Owl's Head Design. Don't hold me to that, I'm not 100% sure. I put in 1,126 stitches so far. This is also going to get worked on tonight, so there'll be more put in tonight. I hadn't finished the border last time and I was worried if it was going to match up, and it did. So the 310 has been completely finished on here, and I've actually filled in, I don't even think you can tell, but one side of the border, the 310 of her eye and part of her headdress. And this stitches up so quickly, and it's so methodical to stitch. I'm really enjoying it, so I'm going to continue working on her tonight, and then she'll go away until June, I think, based on my plans for the rest of May. And the last whip that I had for the past fortnight is my mini Rainbow the Possibility Evolutions, sure, from artwork by Walking Melons, charted by Heaven and Earth Design. I'm stitching this on 22 count 2 over 1 full cross. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen my dilemma with me no longer liking 2 over 1 full cross using the DMC threads on 22 count. However, the consensus was just stick with it until it's finished. It's too hard to change now. This got 1,449 stitches, and I managed a page finish. So this is what it looks like all together. I was concerned that it would be a bit pixelated for a mini, but I absolutely love the way it's turning out. And it looks so much better on camera than it does in person. It looks so good on camera compared to in person. Oh well. Anyway, I still love it. So I did finish Jolteon. You can see the lines from my Q-snap. I pulled it out before I started this video. So that's all my whips for this fortnight. I do have some haul. I did get that floss that I showed you. I also finally received my Black Needle Society Murder Mystery box, and I do have some of the things to show you. I don't have the packaging anymore because I was too excited to open everything, but everything was in like evidence bags. There are unboxing videos on YouTube, and I'm sure you've probably already seen them, but have a search. There are much better unboxings available. So we got a strawberry scone mix and a little strawberry jam, which is really cute. Now that I've shown you, I can actually make them. We did get a spoon that says "You have been poisoned." This is not going to be used. This has actually been on display on my bookshelf, and it's going to go back up there once this video is done. We did also get Clue, we call it Cluedo here, Clue scented, themed candle. And the scent is black raspberry, burgundy rose, dark vanilla bean, toasted marshmallow, and smouldering woods. And my character was Miss Scarlet. This is the nicest smelling candle. Yeah, I absolutely love it. It's going to be really weird, but it reminds me of my auntie's perfume. And I know that's a weird smell. If you heard the sniff, that's Ross behind the camera. Nah, just put it on the bookshelf. It's fine. Thank you. We did also get fabric identification cards and floss drops, but I've put them away, and I'm not going to get them out. We then also got some hand-dyed silk from Xstitch Me. The 3 colours. So this is Poinsettia. This is Red Velvet. And this is Wine. I have never had silk thread before. And I've never used silk threads before, but when I got it, I was literally just stroking the floss because it's so incredibly soft. I need to find something to stitch with, you know, maybe 1 colour per chart, but they're just, stop playing with them, Liz. They're just really lovely. We also got our Black Needle Society special investigation file, and I love that the drawer number is 221B. Huh, so cute. Sherlock Holmes. 221B Baker Street. No? Ross is questioning my sanity. So in here had all the paperwork for the murder mystery, and I do apologise, I should have unzipped this first. What I've actually put in is the chart. The chart, the fabric, and the needle minder. So I'll start with the chart. The chart is artwork by Kristen De Palma, and it's charted by Katie Landis of the Black Needle Society. And this is the chart. So it says, the impossible could not have happened, therefore the impossible must be possible in spite of appearances, and it's a quote by Agatha Christie. This is going to be my new start for tomorrow. I love this. The gold in the chart is actually a toile. I've never stitched with a toile, so that's going to be interesting. It also hasn't arrived, so I'm going to have to do a centre start, and I hate centre starts. So that's going to be interesting. The needle minder that came with it is a mini version of the chart. So super cute. And the fabric. So we had the option of choosing an Aida or a linen, I believe, and because I'm an Aida stitcher, I went with the Aida. And it is a piece of Jodie fabric, and it's my first piece of Jodie fabric, and I'm super excited. It's amazing. The name of it is called Evidence 01002199, and it is this amazing blue. Really, really nice. So I'm going to stitch that chart on this. Now this fabric has very special properties. So in the box we also got a pen whose ink does not show up, and there is also a UV light, I think it is. And the instructions in the box were to shine the UV light on items in the box to see if they had any secrets. And I'm not sure if you're going to be able to tell with the lights on, but no, you're not. Give me a second. We're going to turn lights off and see if... Nope, now I just look like a crazy person. Hang on, let's see if it works this way. Oh, that's really bright. Ross, turn it off. Alright, there you can just see the blood spatter. I just blinded myself. If I don't show my face, maybe. There you go. So you can see the blood spatter on it, and it's so cool. Sorry. So cool. So That's exciting. I'm starting that tomorrow, but it was such a fun thing to discover. So that's all of my haul for now. Like I said, I'm waiting for the post to arrive for the thread that I've ordered for Frogwarts and Summer in Stars Hollow and the Etoile. My order from the Black Needle Society and the t-shirts for Frogwarts and Summer in Stars Hollow. USPS is having a great time at the moment. So is Australia Post. So when they come in, they come in. Alright, plans. So I've got my new start tomorrow, and then I will have a new start next week when the first installment of the Touch of Magic Stitch Along by Caterpillar Cross Stitch comes out. I do have the fabric and threads all ready to go. I'm just stitching from my DMC master set, and I've got a 16 count. I can't remember if it's pearl grey or pewter grey. I've got that already cut up, marked for the center and ready to start when that comes out. The third release of the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery chart comes out next week as well. So next week's going to be a whole bunch of sales. And I think that's it until June 1st, when the Fab 50 Disney Stitch Along Anniversary Stitch Along starts, and the Supernatural Stitch Along starts. So that's going to be real interesting having 4 Stitch Alongs going at one time. The Fab 50 sale, if you haven't seen it, the border and the boxes for that is insane. It's massive. I have made the decision to actually stitch the individual characters as ornaments rather than as one whole chart. Hopefully I can get them fully finished by Christmas, so I can actually have a cross-stitch Disney tree for Christmas this year. So don't think that's going to happen. I'm skeptical. I think by the look on Ross's face, he's a bit skeptical too. But if it doesn't happen this year, it'll be up for next year. So we'll see what happens. That's all I've got. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for listening to my rambles. Do all the YouTubey things, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Bye. Hi.
Wait. Alright, just give it a couple of seconds.
Hi, I'm Liz. I go by... Oh my God.
Hang on, wait.